Let's go, baby. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Yeah.
So for one of the best fitness influencers / content creators that I have watched since I started doing fitness, doing exercise, bodybuilding, all this, and was one called Jeff Nippard. And also, he wasn't the only one. Also, others like Jeremy Ethier and Athlean-X, also Greg Doucette and C-Bomb, as well as the young ones like Tristan Lee. Really motivated me to do my YouTube channel, and also just to work out and know that everybody, we have a same goal in different ways. But what I liked about Jeff Nippard is just how science-based he is, and it made me just buy like almost 3 programs already. 3 programs: the Essentials one, the PPL split routine, and the pure bodybuilding routine. And I wanted to show you my experience with the PPL routine, which is a program where you can do 4 times, 5 times, or 6 times, because I bought it when he just released it, and it was one of my best decisions because he released this around January of last year, I think December of 2022, and I started doing it back then, but I didn't record my experience. Now I really want to record my experience, and I will do a mini series of 12 weeks, which is the duration of this program. This program has 3 phases. Phase 1, which is moderate intensity, and I think moderate volume too. Then the second phase, it's very high intensity and low volume, which it's more strength focused, and the last one is very high intensity and high volume, which is like the super compensation phase, where you do more sets, more reps. It's like for the last 3 weeks that you're gonna do it. So for the first day, I actually decided to do the 6 times per week routine because I have never done PPL in my life, and I really wanted to do a PPL split because I usually done 4 to 5 days a week, but getting out of your comfort zone, in my case, I wanted to do more. In my first week, I'm gonna show you my experience. And the first day I started with push day, and it was the bench press. Now,
Alright, so second set, warm up set 2. Let's get right into it. Position. Alright, just bend it. There's an arch on my back. Big breath. Let's go again. 2, 3. Push. Ooh. Feeling it. There we go. Easy. I'm gonna put 45-pound plates next.
for the bench press, I stopped doing the barbell bench press for around 3 to 4 months because I was doing the pure bodybuilding program, which I didn't record it. I should do it, but I'm recording this one now. And well, for the first day, it was very cool, very awesome. Honestly, the exercises are not that taxing.
Let's do it for strength. 2 to 4 sets. That was the first set. Bench press. Then 2 backup sets. Large and press. I'm gonna show you that one set too. Let's get right into it. All right, let's go. Whoa! Let's go, baby.
I will say that I did have a little bit of discomfort in my tricep after the exercise, but it was more because of the way I did the triceps extensions, which of course is not the #1 exercise he mentions in his program. I decided to choose my own exercises for some of the exercises because, well, in the program it says that if you really want to do another exercise because you enjoy it more, then go for it. So that's what I decided, but I really like this day. I like push days, honestly. I like working my chest and shoulders especially because they recover fast, and I can do a lot of volume if I want to and recover fast anyways.
1, 2. Failure. There you have it. That's the full workout for Jeff Nippard's push-pull leg system. Day number 1 complete of 12 weeks. That sounds sick, but I just loved it, so we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.
Now the second day was my leg day. I decided to do the push legs pull instead of push pull legs because of my own schedule outside of the gym and other activities I do, like cycling or running, which are my types of cardio. I do the cardio around my leg days, which is on the leg day, and after that leg day I also do a cardio. Now I'm doing it more on the bicycle, the stationary bicycle, because I have felt way better with my knees. My knees really enjoy doing more cycling instead of running, so that's a good thing I started experimenting with this week. Now leg days, I really enjoy these leg days, especially because I started doing squats again. I also stopped doing squats because of my knee pain, thinking it was the squats, but thank God it wasn't.
185 pounds. I'm ready to get it back. Let's go. I know I can do this. 2 to 4 reps only, and then 2 backup sets. I'm gonna put the camera a bit more here. Let's go. Move! Yeah! Let's go, baby. Yeah.
And it was because I was running too much. So I did maybe 2 new exercises, I think. Yeah, I did the step ups, which I have never done step ups before, and I thought they were not very effective, but it was because I never thought of doing it correct way.
I have made 2. This exercise is not easy, but let me tell you, you're gonna get some gains from this. I'm gonna start with the left and then for the right. 10 to 15 reps.
The step ups, you should have because you start in the eccentric part of your legs. You know, you have your hamstrings fully extended and your quads fully extended and the hamstrings fully contracted, so you really start in the extension part of the quadriceps, and that's a good way, you know, to work more your quads, especially in this exercise, which is knee friendly too, so it really helps me at the moment recover for my knee pain, of course. But I really enjoy this leg day, especially this day. I had 2 exams before going to the gym.
I dare you to try this. I really dare you to try this. See you in the 4th exercise.
You know, going to that leg day was just, you know, taking out all of the stress, all of those feelings, and thinking of the exams and how I went. It was one of the best days, honestly, and I performed well from the start to beginning. And I also, the other exercise that I started doing again, which is new kind of, it was the toe press in the calf press. I always did this in a very bad form. I always used to bend my knees too much or extend my knees too much. Now I have this bilateral leg press in my own gym, which it's very good because I can do it one at a time and really concentrate in one calf in one leg at a time, which is very awesome. Now
show you guys on the fifth exercise. I hate you, Jeff.
for the pull day is another easy day for me. I really enjoy training my back and biceps too. I don't fatigue too much.
Alright, so it's the third day of Jeff's program of the push-pull legs 6 times per week. And today's gonna be pull, and we're gonna start with lateral pull downs. As you see, he's gonna tell you to do it with the bar, but I was on another program of his that you can do it with these handles. And for me, I just realized that doing it with the handles, it's way more effective for me. I feel the pump way better. I feel my muscles working, so that's a good sign. So we'll do 2 warm-up sets and 5 sets. Now, every single set you will be incrementing the RPE. For example, on the first set, you do around a weight that you can do an RPE of around 4 to 5, then 5 to 6, then 6 to 7, then 8 to 9, and the last one is going to failure. So that's a good way to train. So I will do the first warm-up set, and I'll see you guys in the last set. So
I don't fatigue too much doing pull days, but I will say that I maybe have a bit more systemic fatigue when training my back and biceps rather than my chest and triceps. I have always feel that. I don't know, maybe it's because of the more engagement in my back, because I do this chest support row as you're seeing here, and also because I start with lateral pull downs, and it's 5 sets of lateral pull downs, which really takes a toll on your back, but you know, you need to work it, right? So for the next exercises,
okay, so the next exercise is lat pull-ins. I have never done this exercise before, so I will start very light. And this is a exercise that is very similar to the lateral pull down with one arm, but here it is. You kneel yourself like this, so you have, you know, more comfortable, and you get like this. Ooh, and you're gonna feel it just right away. There we go. All right, and again to the other side. Eight. All right. There you go. We're gonna do another warm-up set and then 3 sets of this exercise.
I think for the next exercise after the chest support row was, I think, a face pulls, I think, and another exercise too, which really work your back too. I started doing face pulls again. I started really doing a lot of exercises I had never done before in a while. That's a good thing of doing mesocycles. You know, you rotate on some exercises. I will try to keep the 3 power lifts with me, you know, the squat, deadlifts, and bench, because they're like fundamental exercises that you should always do too. Lastly, I finished with the biceps exercises, and also I really enjoy this biceps exercises with the hammer curls and also the Bayesian cable curls, which I really do enjoy. I didn't record with the Bayesian one, but here's a clip of me doing it in other program before this one. Now for the second push day, this push day was a bit more easy because you didn't have to do the barbell bench press. For power lifts, you know, you still do an inclined version of it, but it wasn't so taxing because you can do more reps. You focus more on hypertrophy, and you don't need to go all the way to failure because of course you're doing the bench press.
That's it. Actually, it's not been that hard, but I think this is a good exercise. I feel it more on my triceps a bit. Maybe it's the grip, but as soon as I put the grip a little bit more into my shoulders, I feel it a bit in my chest. I think if I go too wide or too narrow, I'll work more on my triceps rather than the chest. So I think this is the grip I like, just right here. Just a bit of shoulder grip. Let's go. Let's go, one more. Let's fucking go, man. That was an RP around 9.
After that incline bench press, the rest of the workout was pretty easy, pretty good going, especially with the shoulder exercises. I never had done before front raises because I always, targeted my front delts with lateral raises or some sort of cable lateral raise to or front of the overhead shoulder press,
Alright, so now the 5th exercise is gonna be an exercise that Mike Israetel created, and it's a super range of motion lateral raise. I'm loving this exercise at the moment. I will not get this away from my routine because it's amazing. You can do it in this machine. If your gym has this machine, your delts are gonna be bigger than direct. So I don't know you, but you need to try this. I'm gonna do 1 warm-up set and then 3 official sets. So up, 1, 2, 3, up again, 1, 2, 3, slow eccentrics.
I really did enjoy it. I think after that leg day, I think that push day, I really enjoyed it too. Now, for the second leg day, I started doing deadlifts again. I just lifted 2 plates, like for 4 reps, just right in, and I felt amazing. A little bit of back discomfort, but of course, until your back, gets again and starts knowing the exercise again, it's I think normal, because as I'm recording this video, I'm 2 days away from which I did the deadlifts, and I don't have any back pain, which is good. So I'm doing the correct thing, doing the correct form. Maybe I need to focus more on the bottom part where I don't pull my back too much and rather use my glutes to lift the weight up. But I'm practicing after deadlifts. It was a quad exercise. I think I was doing leg presses. I have done leg presses for a while now, and I'm not gonna take away that exercise because it's so good. I feel it, and I also started doing glute ham raises. This is a good exercise for hamstrings, and it's similar to the hyperextensions, but you do it in a different type of chair, I think, how you call it, or machine, and you extend more your hamstrings in this one. I think I really feel the stretch better than the Roman chair. After that, I did a other type of like squat or hack squat. I call it the 90-degree hack squat because it's like a power squat, and it's very similar to a really deep squat where you can just go very deep. And I enjoy this by doing a 3-second eccentric, pausing at the bottom and then going up. You really are gonna feel it in the quads. Now in the program, you really ask for the leg extensions, but I am avoiding that exercise for a while, maybe because of my knee pain. So I decided to not do this exercise for around 3 months to see how my knee feels with these other exercises, and I have really had less and less knee pain with me. I still need to do some mobility, which it's important so I can have more flexibility and better workouts. But yeah, I really enjoyed also this leg day, especially when you do deadlifts. Like, I really love doing these power lifts, in my opinion. Like, I really enjoy it. And for the last day was pull day, and this pull day I enjoy it not that much, maybe because of the croc row.
Haven't done this exercise for a while. Actually, the croc row, that's how it's called. Basically, it's just a 1-arm row with a bit more cheating. Like, when you do the normal 1-arm row that you go like this, you try to keep your back straight as possible. In the crook row, you can do like this. Like you have a little bit more cheating. Like you can move more your body. So that's the part. That's the type of cheating. But still, you do a kind of a fuller range of movement. I don't know, but we're gonna do 2 sets of warm-ups and 3 actual sets, and then we go to the 4th exercise.
Huge fan of one arm dumbbell row, especially in that position, because you use too much your lower back, and maybe you can even use it way more if you don't know how to do the exercise the correct way, which I didn't do it so wrong. But the thing is that a crook row, you don't need to do the full range of motion, and I did. So I was just actually doing a full one arm dumbbell row, which is not bad, of course, but Jeff Nippard says in his program that you don't need to go full. You can cheat in this exercise so you can do more weight and etc. But I really like to focus more on hypertrophy wherever I can. But yeah, I really enjoyed this last one too, especially because of the incline curls. I really enjoy training my biceps with that exercise, and the reverse pec deck too, which I love that feeling in my rear delts. So yeah, and that was basically it for my whole program. For the whole program this first week, I don't feel any fatigue. As I'm recording this video is the day I did the pull day, and I'm not feeling so fatigued. My legs are not that sore from yesterday as I'm recording this video, which I did the leg day, and that's good. I do feel more soreness in my hamstrings, so because of the RDLs. The RDLs really take a toll on your hamstrings. You need to take that aware. So if you're gonna do a leg day where you have RDLs in the program, try not to work too much your hamstrings, because trust me, you're gonna be sore for the next 2 to 3 days, especially if you haven't done that exercise for a while or do too many reps with that exercise for a while. So keep that in mind. But I really enjoyed this program. I'm gonna update y'all in the second week. These 6 weeks are just the moderate intensity and moderate volume, but you should always try to go to failure, like he says in his program, and always enjoy it. If you are not enjoying an exercise, or if you're feeling pain in an exercise, don't do them. You can always switch. Don't feel restricted, okay? Just like in dieting, don't restrict yourself. If you really enjoy doing better Bulgarian split squats rather than step ups, then do it. That way you can progress easily and train harder. Alright, so I'll update you guys in the next video, and see y'all in the next video. Check out my personal training in the link down below in the description. Also Jeff Nippard's own website. I'm not sponsored by him, but I hope he sees this full series I will start doing for the next 12 weeks. So I'll keep y'all in check, and also by trying to upload another video in the week. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and see y'all in the next one.
Arm wrap. That's the second exercise. Oh! That's what happens when you bulk up. You do less pull-ups.